Hi, I'm Bill Golden. Welcome to Bill's Golden Garden. Today we're going to learn a little bit about this contraption. It's called a soil classifier. No, it's just called a classifier, I guess, for classifying all kinds of things. But I'm interested in classifying the junk soil we get out of the ground and other bags of soil. We'll get into that in a little bit. So here we go. How I made it my whole life without having one of these soil sorting screens, I'll never know. But I bought this online a week ago, 1/4 inch screen. And this takes all my soil. We always process all the soil that we dig up. We always amend it with better quality topsoil and compost and cow manure, etc., etc. So you take all this junk and you push it back and forth, knock it through, and you end up with this really fine, like you'd buy in a bag. You just take all the scraps and dump them down here, put them in the junk pile somewhere. So this is a good purchase. If you haven't bought one of these yet, this is good to do. And this one I bought fits a 5-gallon pickle bucket perfectly. So there you go. This is going to save us a lot of time. We used to break all these clumps up by hand and try to hand pick out all the junk as we were processing soil. But this is going to save a ton of time. So get one of these. This is the soil we've dug up out of the ground, getting ready to process it. You'll see we've got chunks of clay, great, wonderful high-oak clay. So we just push it back and forth through the soil screener and it goes through the screen. This is a time-consuming process, but it does turn out some really nice end result product. So you just keep working this stuff and you end up with this nice, fluffy, powdery new soil to work with. We just processed that pan full of soil dug up out of the ground, and after processing we're left with a pile of sticks and rocks that will no longer be in the soil. Next up, I will combine the worm castings and the coconut stuff, and I will not process that through the screen because it's already finally processed. I'll just add it to the blend, and then the soil mixing for the cannons will be complete. Every one of these bags, this one is topsoil, that's organic garden soil. This one is cow manure and compost. Those all have a bunch of junk in it, rocks, sticks, etc. The only thing that I can use straight up and just pick out a little bit of bad stuff is black cow manure. It's the best of all the ones that I process here. Let's add some organic garden soil to our sifter tool. I forgot what it's called. I'm going to add some organic garden soil. I'll show you what it looks like before I process it. It's real nice and lovely. Here's what it looks like. See? Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to process it and we'll take a look at what is left afterwards. Here is what's left in the tray after sorting the organic garden soil. You can see there's I don't know what that is. It's a white rock or a shark tooth, maybe a fingernail. And pretty good sized rocks and lots of sticks and other debris inside there. Now someone has said that that is tannin for your soil, but I don't think we have a tannin issue. So I'm still going with taking this stuff out when I make my best quality garden soil for planting my things. Now I'm going to add some of this lovely cow manure and compost, also known as abono de vaca. Pour that in here. This is some pretty nasty looking stuff. I'll show you. Well, it's not that nasty, but here's what it looks like. So you'd think that was going to be pretty good stuff. Let's see what it looks like when I'm done processing it. Something else I do to save time and take some of the pain out of my hand doing all the work and wearing out my glove is using the trowel to push the soil through by just going back and forth inside the tray. Just by going back and forth, it pushes the soil that I'm processing down from the screen and leaving the rest of it in the tray. So this is something that I'm probably going to switch to from now on as I process the many more buckets of soil for the garden. This is what's left after composting the not very full bag of compost. And the tray wasn't very full, so that's about right. There's a pretty good sized rock in there, sticks and whatnot. So we put all that. I haven't mixed it up yet, but that's what we have in the bucket so far. I finished processing my soil for today, and I have 3 barrels of this nice lovely soil that I'll be using tomorrow to plant things in my yard. Thanks for checking in to see how I'm improving my garden by improving my soil through the process of screening. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon.